originally from New York, you probably have this story of your first week or your first month here. You're just unbelievably happy that you're here. Oh my God, I made it to New York. You're not jaded yet. Nothing bad has happened. You're just really just thinking this is a fresh start. Like it's so different from wherever it is that you're from. And I wasn't really any different. I was really excited. I was looking forward to this as just a fresh start. And you guys don't know this yet, but a lot of stupid things happen to me, around me, near me, because of me. Like, it's something that had followed me around for years. And so I was looking at New York as I'm going to be this mature, professional adult. Like none of this stuff was going to happen anymore. And my first job out of college, I was working at a talent agency. And I've been there for about 2 weeks. This is September of 2004. And it was an old talent agency. It's been around since the 1890s, and it's run by old Jewish men. And not only do we get the major holidays, we get the Jewish holidays too. So we were kind of always off, which was great. And in the second week, we had like a half day for Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur or something. And I was ecstatic, and I've been telling my coworkers this for like a week. I was going to use my half day to go get Chinese food at this local place in my neighborhood and watch TV all day. Like I was ecstatic about this. You don't understand that. Like just, oh God. And they were like, all right, go. Like leave at 2 o'clock, go get your Chinese food, it's great. And I had like nothing to eat all day, so I am leaving the office. And the office is on 53rd and 7th. And my apartment at the time was on 46th and 9th. And it was about a 15-minute walk, and it was, like I said, one of those beautiful September days. Like, the sun is shining, the sky is blue, the air is like that September day, and I'm like skipping to this place. Like, I think that this is just gonna be like great. It's like I want to break out with a song. I'm so excited. And I get to this place, and it's called New Garden, total hole in the wall. And it's got like a $5 lunch special. And I don't want to underestimate how excited I really am for this. Like, I even remember what I ordered. I got the sweet and sour chicken. And I go to my apartment, and I live in a like 6th floor walk up, but I take the elevator because I'm lazy. And I get into my apartment, I drop the food on the coffee table, and I go into my room, drop off my stuff. And I have a phone call to make. It's my former landlord. It was about a security deposit that she owed me. And she keeps putting me on hold. I was like, oh God, I just want to get this done. And while I'm on hold, I hear banging on the door. Okay, no one knows I'm here. Second week in New York, probably from my roommate or something. So I ignore it, and she comes back. She's, oh, Miss PD, I think I figured out what the problem is. Here's what we're gonna do. And before she even gets to the punchline, the banging is now incessant and loud and like forceful. Like, this isn't normal. So I put like the phone down to hold on a second, and I walk towards the door. And before I even get to the door, it swings wide open. Bangs against the brick wall and breaks glasses. And I'm like, and I immediately notice 3 men are standing in the doorway. White t-shirts, like black 1980s stonewashed jeans. And all I really see are the guns pointed directly at me. And like I said, stuff like this happens to me a lot, so I'm calm. Throw up my hands, and they say, do you have Chinese food? Chinese food. Did you get it from New Garden? Yes, I got it from New Garden. Where is it? I saw my hands up, so it's right there on the coffee table. And the main guy, kind of walks in. He's still pointing the gun at me. And he uses his other hand to like check the bag. It's one of those nondescript bags with a smiley face. Like, I don't know what he's looking for. And meanwhile, the other 2 guys have got off, and they've come back with a tiny little Asian man. And he's about 5'5", can't be any more than 20 years old, super thin, and he's looking as confused as I am. And they ask him, did this person mug you? I'm sorry, what? I didn't mug anybody. Quiet, they yell at me. Great. They repeat the question, and he looks at them, and he looks at me, and he looks at them again, and he goes, her? No, of course not. So that's when they kind of start to relax a little bit, and they say, where were you 20 minutes ago? So I was picking up my Chinese food. I got home about 3 minutes before you gentlemen busted through my door. And then they lower the guns, and then everybody starts to relax. I'm like, what is happening? And they give give me the story. About 20 minutes ago, the poor delivery man from New Garden had been buzzed into my building from a man by apartment 5A, which is my apartment. And he goes into the elevator and is held at knife point and has $50 stolen from him and a bag of Chinese food. So now at this point, they're just asking me a bunch of questions. And they're like, can we take a look around? Is anyone here? I said, no one's here. He's like, well, does anyone else live here? I said, yes, my roommate, but she's at work. And he's like, all right, you can sit down and relax, but don't touch anything. They started dusting for prints. They're dusting the doorknob, they're defiling my bag of Chinese food that I'm desperately wanting at this point. And I'm sitting on the couch just kind of like typing away, messaging my friends. And like I said, this stuff happens a lot, so I'm telling them the story, and their first question is, are you okay? It's, do I have to come bail you out? And I was like, no, I think I am not gonna get like shot or arrested at this point. I should be okay. And they're just kind of combing through my apartment, and the cop comes back to me and he says, are you expecting anyone this afternoon? Is your roommate coming home? I said, no. He starts asking me questions about her. Where is she? Does she have a boyfriend? Like, just obnoxious stuff. I was like, I answered all of it. He goes, okay, I need one more thing from you. What's your phone number? So I give him my cell phone number, and he goes, no, I need your landline number. I was like, I don't have a landline number. And he goes, everyone in New York has a landline. So I'm 21 years old, it's 2004, I've been here for 2 weeks, no one. So now he's like looking at me like I'm ruining his day. And he hands me his card and he says, if you think of anything else, give me a call. I say, okay, whatever. So he leaves. This whole thing took about 4 hours. And I just want my freaking Chinese food at this point. And so he leaves and I'm starting to unravel the bag, undo the bag, put stuff on the table, and my roommate comes home. They must have passed like ways in the elevator or something. And I have to explain the story to her, and I do. And she doesn't know me very well. We met on Craigslist 2 weeks ago. She's asking me questions like, are you okay? Like the questions I wanted from my friends. And she's really worried, and she goes, oh my God, are you gonna leave New York? I said, no, I sit down, I take a bite of the Chinese food, and I say, trouble's gonna find me no matter where I go, it might as well be in New York.